So I want to mention that we have Dee Dee Barrett, Sandy Galiff, Helene Weinstein, Jeanette Dupree, Rebecca Seawright, Pat Fahey, Kimberly Jean Pierre, and Senator Prasad, who just left us not too long ago. Let me thank, you okay? Let me thank Family Planning Advocates first for inviting me and coming up here. And to all of you, I want to say good afternoon and welcome to Albany. And for all of you joining us here today, we're happy you're here. And for those who couldn't join us, I'm happy that you're here to kind of speak for them who couldn't make it here to Albany today. I want to thank all of you for raising the alarm loud and clear that the needs and rights of women of this state shall never be ignored. Your commitment to the fight for reproductive freedom has been invaluable as we in the Assembly majority push forward with our mission to put women and families first in the state of New York. Right now, we're preparing the next wave of legislation to preserve a woman's access to health and treatment services. These bills will require insurance coverage to include approved contraceptives and ensure that individuals are not discriminated against for exercising their reproductive rights. On behalf of all my colleagues who believe in every woman's full and undeniable right to control decisions over her body, thank you for your support and thank you for your partnership in this fight. But of course, we're not yet finished. 43 years ago, the United States Supreme Court reaffirmed what we in New York State have always known to be true. A woman has the absolute right to control her reproductive choices. You should applaud that one. Since then, we have been fighting to keep these rights right where they belong. We have pushed back against relentless efforts aimed at preventing women from exercising their constitutionally protected rights. Today, as loud as ever, the Assembly majority says no. No to employers who use their power to silence a woman's needs. No to anyone who says that blocking access to contraceptives or other health services is serving the public good. No to those who believe what should be her choice is theirs to make. No to those who think it's fair for thousands of women to risk their emotional or physical well-being. Say no, right? So let me assure you the Assembly majority is prepared to keep up this fight for as long as it takes. We know that real freedom begins with freedom over one's own body. And just a reminder, we were the first state to stand up in defense of this freedom 3 years before Roe versus Wade. We know that without this basic right, someone else will always have control over how and when women live their lives. The women of this great state are pioneers. They are mothers and daughters. They are trailblazers. They are wives and they are CEOs. They are small business owners and they are caregivers. But most importantly, they are free. It's time we stop the attacks on access and time we codify Roe versus Wade in New York. We must preserve our legacy for being leaders and champions for women and families. So on behalf of myself and all my colleagues, I see we just were joined by Latrice Walker from Brooklyn. I want to thank you for being here and keep up the hard work and keep trying to make sure that New York is the best state it can be when it comes to women's rights. Thank you for being here.